TCG. I'm your host, the Gamesman, aka Mike Dabbs, back in the house, guys, for another awesome video. What's going on, my dudes, my guys, and my girls? Forgot that last video. My Pokemart family. All right, guys, welcome back to the studio. My humble Bogard once again, and I got another awesome trade that I did from a member on Facebook Marketplace. This took place last Monday. Evening, late at night. After I'd done my videos here on YouTube, I was getting ready to set up to play Call of Duty, and someone texted me over that they were about an hour away. They saw my post up for the Nintendo Switch Lite system that I had, and I had it up for sale on Facebook Marketplace with conjunction of this Nintendo Switch Lite, which I still have. I still have this one with the docking bay. I still have this one up on Facebook Marketplace. I'll leave this one out. So I had this up, and I hit the guy hit me up, said he was interested in the blue Nintendo Switch Lite, which I posted one game, and the charger. It had a plug-in charger just like this one. This one has the original OEM plug-in charger. So I had this charger that went with the system and one game. So this is not the one I sold. I had a Switch Lite, which doesn't have the removable Joy-Cons. I bought both of them, guys, both this one and the other one for $200, and I traded them off. A guy hit me up Monday, and I believe it was Monday, right, Pat? Pat was, I think it was Monday. Was it Monday, Pat? Monday or Tuesday, something like that. Because I shot photos over the Pat. I believe it was Monday, and said he had some systems and consoles that he was willing to trade me for the Switch Lite. And I says, okay. And then he says, oh, you collect Pokemon cards. I have Pokemon cards too. So I said, okay, dude, shoot me some photos of the cards you got. All right. So, dudes, this is like a midnight meeting. This was a midnight meet. This guy met me like midnight, guys, midnight. He actually came to the front of my house. And I have the consoles over here, so evidence is in the pudding. You guys never seen this stuff. Trust me, you never seen this stuff. You seen this. These are just pickups and stuff. I bought this from a guy, Tino. Tino is he's my supervisor on my job. I brought this from my coworker, Tino. All right, so I can just tell you that. I brought that from him. This is where this came from. So, this guy, I forgot what his name is, but he was a Spanish guy. He's not well spoken in English. Like, he kept bringing up the phone to interact with me, but it wasn't like speaking back to me. I was speaking to him, and he was just typing in the thing. It wasn't like interpreting to him what I said. So some things, interesting turns happened, and I'm going to go over that. All right, just so some of you guys can be like a buyer beware. All right. First of all, I would say use caution. Meeting late at night, after hours, and it's midnight. All right, and having people come to your house. All right, strangers come to your house. Really, preferred method of doing any of these kind of transactions is meet in a well-lit public area. All right, highly recommend you guys, especially if you're a female and you're doing these kind of buy, trade, sell kind of things on Facebook and you're meeting people. Meet people during daylight hours and in well-lit areas, public areas where there's cameras, whether it's in front of a police station or at a restaurant where there's witnesses. Anything go down, somebody can back up a camera. Someone could bring out a phone and say, hey, I saw I got on my video. Yeah, I saw him slap her or whatever. You know, somebody can be a witness to it. Really don't want to bring people to your house. Use it as a last resort. But I have a lot of people who come to my house. So he did come to my house. I met him outside my door. He came and I was outside. And I'm going to go over the transition on how everything went. So, all right, anyways. Yes. So he came. He brought out the consoles. I showed him the switch, turned it on, showed him the game. Watch. Get that off of there. Off. Move that off. Put it on the floor there. Right there. It's good. So he came to the house. He got the console. He had to dig them out. I mean, it took him a while. He had to bring everything out of the back of like the back seat of his car. Everything was like buried up. He didn't have everything like well organized, ready to go with the deal. Like if I'm gonna meet somebody, I have everything that I need, power cords and everything. I would have them all out, organized in a box, ready to go. I'm not gonna like have to look through my car for a half an hour looking for wires and cables and stuff. That's what this guy had to do. He had to look for stuff. He had pulled out a, oh, I got, here's the system. Here's a console. Here's this. Here's a controller. Found this. And he had to literally pull stuff out to find it. So, first of all, like I said, I typically, I won't have people come to my house unless I know them or we've done a deal before. And I would highly tell you guys to send people to a local public place, a quick check at McDonald's, something, you meet them there. All right, before having them come to your house, because it may be unsafe. If anything, if transaction didn't go the way that person expected it or whatever, you know, you don't know what he got. He could have a knife, could stab you, have a gun, whatever, right? Things could turn for the worse. You can get shot out front. So, guys, like I said, things could happen. We have cameras on the house. So, you know, that was one reason why I did it anyway. But I was comfortable meeting him, and it's right outside. I have a lot of cops that live in my neighborhood and live on my block, and there's a lot of cameras. All right, so I was well with that meeting him, but it was real late, and he kept texting me, 5 minutes away, I'm 10 minutes away, I'm a half hour away, whatever. He was constantly hitting me up, letting me know how far away he was from the location I gave him to meet me, which is my house. So finally, he made it here, guys. Made it here, and took him a while to get the systems out. So I showed him the switch and the game, and powered it up. Showed him that it worked, because that's what I do. I power stuff up to show that in the event if he drove away, say, hey, by the way, this wasn't charged and didn't power up. He'd come back, he might have swapped something out. You know, people do that kind of crazy stuff. So powered up, showed him that it worked, and he was happy with it. So he started digging his stuff out, and this is what I got. So it does get interesting later on. I'll tell you the whole story. But here's what I got. So he shot me photos over, and on the photos that he showed me on the phone, I'm not going to bring them up. I'm just going to talk about it because I don't want to make the video any longer than what it is. So he showed me photos of his stuff working on screen, you know, on camera, showing me that he powered them on, they worked, and such. So here is the console I got. I got a dusty, and you can see it's all scratched up. Xbox. It's an Xbox Series 1. It is dusty and, you know, scratched up. All right. Usually, and I would tell you guys this, because the customers that I have, my people that I meet here, people that deal with me regularly, I try to buy good, clean stuff. So one tip from me to you guys is, when you meet people who have their consoles and stuff, have the proper stuff so you can test it yourself. Maybe have a TV, if you have a portable TV or whatever with you in your car. Have all the hookups and stuff So in case you didn't bring a cable, you can test anything out. Highly recommend you guys to have extra cables and controllers and stuff so you can power stuff up in your car or at your home if they meet you at your home. So you can power stuff up and test it out. And I like to buy quality over quantity. All right, did you hear that? I like to buy quality over quantity. So this thing was all, it's scratched up. All right. I prefer quality stuff, good, clean, unscratched up stuff. But being as an Xbox Series 1, show me photos that it worked. I took his word for that because the video showed. I powered it up. System works. But I'm having some trouble with the controller because it does need to be charged. It does come on. I have the cables for this, the long cable. I have the HDMI cord. And I have the, hand me that power brick, Ambrose, right there, that big thing. Yeah, the whole thing. And I have the power brick for it. So I have all the hookups to hook it up to make it work. I powered it up. It works. The system said it needed a update. And I got the screen. I got the thing to turn on, but I can't get it to play a game because it needs an update. And it has his information on it. And the controller is acting wonky on me. So I got to thoroughly do some more testing on it. But I want to tell you about even why I bought this in the condition that it's in with this controller. Now, this is a different kind of controller. I forgot what he said it was. I'm not going to bring up the phone. But it has extra buttons here. It is some kind of different controller than the regular Xbox. I think it's a Pro controller or something like that. It is clean, and I think you got to charge it up. It doesn't take any batteries, so somehow you got to charge it up by plugging it into a system or into a phone, or maybe this cable is bad. I don't know. Maybe this cable isn't any good, and that's why it's not. But it's synced up to the system. But I'm going to tell you why I bought this console, and then tell you guys some tips of the tricks. You guys familiar with magic erasers? These things work wonders, guys, on scratches and stuff. You can use a magic eraser and clean this up a bit and make it a little bit better shape than what it is. So, word to the wise, guys, when you're going to buy consoles that are scratched up and stuff, buy a magic eraser, you dip this in some water, and you do a little bit of scrubbing on here. You buy a nice toothbrush, scrub all the dust out. Just because the system is dusty doesn't mean it doesn't work, doesn't mean it's been abused, but you can clean this up, and that's how I would do it. I would clean this up, shine it up, polish it up as best I could, try to do some kind of restoration on it myself, get it good, clean, and working. And even if the controller don't work, I would still have it linger around the studio, try to trade this into GameStop, try to get some kind of credit, because I know GameStop buys broken controllers, get some kind of credit, get a working controller from GameStop, put a warranty on it, add it to this console, retest the console with a different controller, see if I can get it to work with that controller, and maybe the issue with the controller. But maybe I'll get this system to work, bring life to this, and this system, Xbox One, is backwards compatible to play Xbox 360 games. So it does play 360 games, some. I don't know how many, but there's a website you can go to find out what games play, and I do have Xbox 360 games. The ones that I have do not play. The Dead Spaces do not play on this. But I got this in a trade, guys. So I got this Xbox One, and I'm going to stick this right back down on here. I do got to post photos up on Instagram for it. All right. I did get a bunch of games. One game that came with it was NBA 2K17. And then the 360 games were Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Lego Dimensions, NBA 2K11, and then Indiana Jones, Lego Indiana Jones, and I think this got 2 discs. It's another game, Kung Fu Panda. So 2 games in there. These games came with it. These are like throw-ins. So I got those thrown in. All right. The next console that I got, and wait till you see what kind of console it is. You'll like be surprised. But this console is the PlayStation 3. It is the big system. I'm not sure what goes on with this flap, but it doesn't have anything to do with like this area. It does have something to do with this area, but it just flops down like that. Maybe it's just a shield. You just lift that up. It has all the other for the cords, some kind of like mini SD cards and stuff like that you can put in here, and a CP, whatever. But guys, this is a PlayStation 3. It is the I'm gonna give you the model number. It is a CECHA01 model. And if you're familiar with those models, you would know by the model number that it is a fully backwards compatible, that it'll play PS2 and PS1 games. So this console not only plays PS3, but it plays PS1 and PS2 games. So it is a CECH A01 model. Old style PlayStation system, the big bulky boy, but is a very highly popular model on eBay, guys. On eBay, if you're not familiar with this model, and I checked it to make sure that it hasn't been tampered with. He hasn't opened it up, broke any of the seals. All the seals are on this. This thing goes for, on eBay, sold completed, for $249, guys. So $249 PlayStation here. Old school, fully backwards compatible to PS1 and PS2 games. So you can play all the PlayStation games on here. From my standpoint, is you can play all of them, unless there's a list of PS2 games that don't play. But it has. He said he forgot the power cord, but there's no USB. USBs I'm not worried about. Had the controller and had the charging cable for the controller, so that was a plus. I have to test the system out to make sure it works. I only have video from him saying that it works. So I have to buy the 3-prong. And if any of you guys have a 3-prong control power for PS3, takes 3 prongs. I think I buy one at Walmart for like $10. I'll have to pick one up. It's an old square back that goes in there. So I can power this up and make sure it works. So I'll have to get that. But that is what I got as far as that's a PS3. As far as the consoles, I got PS3 games, which it is Gran Turismo 5 Protege, Kung Fu Panda, and it's got a ripped up case. And NBA the show. So there it is. Those are the games that I got. And I got like I said, I got the controller for it. I got the charging cable for that. And that was the trade for as far as consoles and games. So I got those 2 consoles. Being that the big one is the PS3, being that it's the CECH A01 model, which I didn't even know goes for $249, which is more valuable than that Switch Lite that I traded away. So I'm up good, guys. I'm up big time on this trade. That if that PS3 works, I'm over the hill with this. Over the hill in profits, because I can simply sell the PS3, get back 100% of my money, and still have profit over top, and still have an Xbox One with games and Pokemon cards. So, I have to test this out further to make sure everything works, and I won't sell it until I know that it works. But to me, I think it was an awesome trade. Not even knowing that the PS3 went for that much money on eBay sold completed. I only did that after the trade. I started messing around with stuff and looking up that model number that he of the system, because I didn't even know it was that model. I just looked to make sure that the seals were on it, that he didn't tamper with it and open up the console, because then I probably would have turned him down if he had opened up either one of them. So the seals are good on all of them, and being that the Xbox One did power up, I seen his username on there. I probably have to do a full factory reset and input my own information on there and restart and take the updates and then try the games and maybe it'll work and the controller will act the way it needs to be. But even if the controller doesn't, I might be able to buy one if I sell the PS3 for full market, sell the PS3. I might be able to get a controller with some of the money and then make that system work now with a controller used from GameStop. So, we'll have to see. But like I said, if any of you guys are interested, you can let me know. I will let you know as soon as I get these things further testing to see where they're at. As far as the cards, the Xbox One console, I'm gonna roughly put an estimate of about $100 on that system. The system with the controller. It could be a little more because of that Pro controller. It may be updated from the normal Xbox One controller that you get when you buy the system. But I'll let you guys know. I think it's a more expensive controller than it is, but if that controller doesn't work, it's not even going to make any added value to the console. All right? Other than that, I'm going to go over the cards, and I'm going to let you know the card values on here, guys. This is a $82 value off of, I didn't go on TCG Player. I went off of eBay, sold completed, and I'll comp you on what I found the card prices at. So we have, first up, we have a Amazing Rare Rasharam. Not Rash, is it? Yeah, Rasharam, Amazing Rare. $2.25, sold completed on eBay as of today. I went and checked today.
It's Reshiram, not
Rasharam. Reshiram, Amazing Rare. So that card is going. Reshiram, whatever. They know what it is. Going for $2.25, eBay sold completed. I like using eBay over TCG Player because it actually gives you the market price. TCG Player price could be higher or all over the place. The next card is an old GX, a Nolan Golem GX, $1.28 on that card. Zygarde GX, $7. Couldn't believe that card was going for that much. $7 on that GX. Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX, $1.50, full art.
Why do the cards look mad?
Rapid Strike Urshifull VMAX, $8 for that card. I couldn't believe that was going for $8. The Single Strike Urshifull VMAX is going for less. That's going for $3. What's going on in the Power Channel? Garbodor VMAX, $2 on that. We got a Secret Rare Trainer Brock's Grit Gold card, $5. We got gold, guys. We've got gold. We got a gold Rugged Helmet Secret Rare, $5 on that card. We have a Lucario V. I believe it's a promo. Full art, $2.50. And then we have a really awesome card, guys. Pikachu and Zekrom GX Tag Team Promo, SM Promo. SM240 or 248, something like that. Secret Rare Gold promo of Pikachu and Zekrom. This card goes for about $6. And then we have some rainbow rares, guys. We have Single Strike Urshifull VMAX. This card goes for $11. And then we have Alcremie VMAX Rainbow Rare for $2. And then we have the Professor's in the House, Professor Research Trainer. That card goes for about $1. Some celebrations.
I have that.
All right. And then we have Bolton VMAX full art. This card's about $1. All right, so not too shabby on that end. Up next, we have a Jigglypuff from Jungle. There it is from Jungle, right there, the little jungle sign, a base set card. This card goes for like $4. So couldn't having a little bit of vintage in there. He packed away in there. And then the most expensive card, guys. The most expensive card out of the whole lot, bringing this value of $82 and some change, $82.90 or something. he had the promo card of the jumbo card that I had, that I showed you guys, of the Charizard and Braxton Tag Team GX Full Art promo, guys. I have the big card of this. This card goes for $19.50, guys, of the Charizard and Braxton promo. So I couldn't believe it that he had this in that stack. And then I have a buyer's beware for you guys, because it caught me off guard and I was in the dark, looking at how to take my phone camera up, because in the photos that he shot me, because this got a little sketchy, because when I asked about the Pokemon cards that I just showed you, those cards, he took out his pocket a group of cards. The Amazing Rare Reshiram that was in there, a bunch of V cards that I didn't even see in the photo were in that stack. And he says, here's the cards for, he said, here's the cards for the console and for the console stuff that we're going to do on the deal. And I said, okay, I went through them, I fanned through. I says, oh, these are only like 50-cent V cards. I says, where's the big banger cards you had? Where's the big bangers? Because those were the ones I was interested in, make this deal work. I was interested in those. Where are they at? He was like, no understand English. No, I don't know. And then he started playing with his phone. All of a sudden, act like he didn't understand how what I was saying. And his wife was acting like she didn't know what I was saying. And I said the cards. And he had a Pokemon tin, right? He had a tin. He had a Pokemon tin. Yeah, hand me that. He had a tin. He had one of these like kind of tins like this, and the cards were in there. He had threw that to the back seat. I says, "Hey, dude, what's that tin?" He says, "Huh? I don't. Why you say?" Started messing with his phone again, and I said, "Dude, that tin, the cards." So I brought up my phone, right? I took out my phone. I says, "Dude, the picture, that card, those, where is?" He started messing with his phone again and trying to act like he didn't know what I was saying. And then I said, I reached, because I'm by his car. I leaned in and I said, the cards in the tin. And on top of the tin, I saw the cards, the rainbow rares. I said, those. There. He said, Then he's like, oh yeah, I saw. Since I pointed to the tin, I pulled him over and said, here, tin, cards. Let me see. He said, and then he pulled them out, and there were those cards that I was looking for that he shot me photos of, the ones that he was going to trade me when he first shot. He said, I got all these cards for the deal. That was part of the deal. Those were in the deal with these systems that he shot me for the trade. That was the card. All the cards that he was going to trade me, he gave me other cards, and all the ones that weren't even in the photo. It was all these common cards that weren't worth but a few cents. And then in the tin, he tried to throw the tin to the back, but when he pulled those cards out of his pocket to show me, and I said, hey, what happened? Those are not there. Where's the cards? He tried to play dumb, and I saw the tin that he said. I remember the tin that he threw to the back. I said, hey, the tin back here, what's in there? And so he kind of got funny. And then here's a buyer's beware for you guys. Guys, I'm telling you, be careful when you are checking cards, or just agreeing to a deal. Go over the cards very, very carefully. Because there is a lot of fakes. And in two of the cards that were shown in the photo, I couldn't really make out if they were fake or not, but they seemed suspicious. I needed to see them up close. And here's evidence of a fake card. All right. So in the photos, he showed me a Wecome GX, this card right here. And you guys can automatically see what's going on, but you really have to see the card yourself, right? Because photos can be deceptive. So I was thinking that he was maybe in a dark spot, bad lighting when he shot the photo, so it made this look dark. Or maybe he had it in one of those new sleeves that had the tint on it that make it look like you can't really see the card for itself. So I needed to take the card out the sleeve maybe and look at it. And upon inspection, when I looked on my phone, I put it in. I'm looking in the dark. I shine the light over. I took the card out. Good thing I took the card out. This card has no texture, guys. GX Full Arts all have textures. All right, a lot of them, they do. But some GXs don't. And this card looked very suspicious, and it's real dark. It's fake. This is a fake GX card, even though the back of it looks good. Very glossy here, guys. But that's a fake GX, guys. And I told him, this is a fake card. Fake. And I says, now that you have fake cards, I had to pull out extra cards because he didn't have the power cord for the PlayStation 3. I said, dude, that cord may cost me like $20. I'm going to need some extra cards. So I pulled out extra cards to cover the cost of that power cord. And I said, I'm going to keep these anyway to bring to you guys here on the channel to make you guys aware of GX cards. Wecome GX. This card should have texture, but even as a card that it is, a GX's, it's very, very, comparing some to these GX's here, that something is wrong with the picture here. You can look at these GXs. They have very good, you can tell the lighting on that. They even have extra lights hitting that flashes. This has a straight lines of shine. You can see the vertical lines on these. Look at the vertical lines in the camera with the light. When the light shines on the fakes, they do this horizontal line that goes down on them. Here, when the lights hit on Pokemon real stuff, look how the lights hit that. That card is glimmering. But when you look at this, horizontal lines only. All right? So you got to be very aware of this, guys. Fake cards. And then to know if they're really fake, you rip them. And if they shouldn't have any black line, and they'll be just hard to rip. But I wanted to bring you guys attention to that the guy did bring me fake cards. And the other one.
That's another fake one?
Yeah, that's real. That's fake.
I can keep this?
No. I'm just showing you. So the other one, this one should have been a textured full art. This Tapu Koko GX should have texture on it. Again, I had to see it in the photo. I couldn't tell, and that one probably should have had texture. They have no texture, guys. All straight shine, and again, you have those lines going straight up and down. There's no other light that hits this. That straight line parallel. It's sure a sign that tell you that the card's a fake. All right, no texture, and then you got that horizontal line and nothing else. You got no other shimmer anywhere except for that line that goes in. It always does it on the fakes. No other light will shine anywhere. It gives you that line up and down. It's a sure sign.
You can also see here. You can also see right here of those.
Yeah, you can also, if you look up real close, even under, you can see that's just cardboard there. If you put it up under a jeweler's loop or under your phone and zoom in, you can tell that is cardboard on there, and then it's just a foil that's glued to this thing. And then this back is real shiny. Can you see how shiny that, right there? There it is. You can see how glossy that thing is.
That thing is glossy.
Pokemon cards on the back are not glossy, guys. They have like a dullish finish. But yeah, signs you can tell on fakes, and then you do the rip, and then you can also see it. They're off-centered big time. Fake cards, man. So he had those, and I said, those are fake. They're not worth money, guys. I said, you gotta be careful with that stuff when you buy those cards. You put them in your binders. Fake. I said, these aren't even worth it, but I wanted to keep them for the channel to bring you guys awareness to fakes being out there, and they're getting better with doing them. But that was my deal from a guy on Facebook Marketplace who had real cards mixed in with some fake cards, and you got to be able to identify them. Otherwise, you can get scammed. And hopefully that sheds some light on some ridiculous fakes that are out there. They are getting better with them. And that was my deal from Facebook Marketplace, where I traded a Nintendo Switch, a blue one with one game, for an Xbox One Series S and games. with all the hookups, and then a CECH AO1 PlayStation 3 fully backwards compatible to PS1 and PS2 games. That goes for $250. So I was only asking $145 for the Switch cash price, and he offered me all of this stuff, guys, and the Pokemon cards. And I agreed to the trade, and he came over like midnight, and then the trade got kind of wishy-washy when he was trying to act like he didn't understand what I was saying as far as the cards, because he was trying to keep the cards from me, like didn't understand, trying to fake like he didn't understand me. And that's where I say things can get, can really like get bad in trades, like where he can get frustrated or say, no, 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 I don't want, or he could get mad and, or something bad could happen like that, So, got to be very careful in all trades and be aware of where you meet people and be aware of everything you're getting and check everything thoroughly before you say, okay, it's good. Because you can get scammed on cards, you can get scammed on broken systems. All right, be safe when you meet in public areas. All right, that's what I can tell you. What's up, Toes Duquesne, Baby Charmander? What's going on? So, yeah, Baby Charmander said that's fake. Oh, the card, yeah, the cards. But yeah, that's what I got, man. I do have a slim PS3. I need power cord for it and controllers. I don't have anything. I did clean this. This had a lot of sticky stuff on the top. I cleaned this up, guys, and this is what a magic eraser will do for that console. Like, look what the magic eraser did. I mean, it looked better, way better than what it did when I got this. So I brought a little bit more life to it than what it was. And, it came out pretty good from having scratches and stuff on it and having all the sticky stuff on it. And, yeah, I just got to buy or find or trade for a, power adapter and get a controller. I can test it out with this controller. Just need a power cord. And an old PS2 power cord will probably work in it because it is the original power cord things there. I mean, I think that's an easy find. But that is the deal, guys. That is what I got. That PS3 there, that slim thing I just showed you was not part of the deal. Like that was, I just got the PS3 fat style, old school, and the the Xbox One, and then I got all of those cards. $82 in value of the cards, minus the fakes. All right, still $82. And then the console, the PS3, backwards compatible, CECH AO1, $249. And then $100 on the Xbox One, and then you add the value of the games. If everything is working, I'm way on top of that for a $145 Switch system with a game. Yeah, I think I did really good in that trade. If everything works out, especially if the PS3 works, I'm still good. Even if the Xbox One doesn't work, I still am ahead because of the cards and the PS3. So it all works out well. It was still worth the trade. And if everything works, it's a big plus in my favor. So don't be afraid to trade with people. Don't be afraid to make deals. You can check out Facebook Marketplace and work deals. I mean, I'm finding a bunch of, contacts and people that want to do trades and hit me up on there to work trades into Pokemon deals, into video game stuff that I have. And, I make things happen, man. I make it pop. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you got some information that is viable to you that you can use in your deals when you meet people out on the wild on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully you guys can get into hustling, like doing this, real hustling. This is real backbone. This is the real backbone, the meat and the potatoes, working to make deals and trades and stuff. This is the back end of what I do off the channel that you don't see until I bring it to the channel, what I've done. What did I trade? console. I traded that Switch for this. This is what I got. So you see the grind in the work that is being presented before you on stuff that I still have, stuff that I traded away, and stuff that I still have. Like I said, I still have this Switch system here, and that GameStop sells this for like $256. GameStop sells this with the dock and the controller and the HDMI cord. $256 at GameStop. I'm only asking $225, and I'm giving you a gain. So there is, in my favor, yes, because I paid $200, but there's still meat on the bone for me on that. And that guy, I told him I did have that system. If he had any more stuff, because I shot him a photo, he said he wanted to switch. He said, dude, will you trade that Switch Lite for this? I said, no, not for this stuff that I have to test and that I don't know. And, you know, being in the unknown with the consoles and being that I already experienced an issue with the Xbox One that I have to do further testing to make sure it's all right, you know, I think for the Lite, it was that trade that he originally offered was worth it. And that's good, as good as it was going to go. I wasn't going to trade off the bigger system. Like, I would trade off this bigger system and add more games for like a PS5. All right? That's what I would do. Trade this in, and if I had to add some stuff, I would add cash or add games on my end, especially if that guy was adding games and stuff to that to make the deal bigger. Then I would end up adding stuff because I don't think a trade for a PS5 straight out for that, I would probably have to add 50, maybe $100 to the deal to make it worth it. Buying a used Xbox, buying a used PS5, because a digital is like $300, right? I think somewhere around there if you get a used. Because I've seen somebody sell one on Facebook for $275 right here in my neighborhood, which really isn't that bad. But dudes, that is the hustle, the grind, the meat and the potatoes of what I do. On the backside of this, when I'm not here with you guys, I'm working on Facebook Marketplace, making trades. I post a lot of stuff up there, and I'm making connections right in my own backyard, making deals, wheeling and dealing with people, legit deals that I bring back to the channel and show you guys what I got. And then it's up to you guys if you want to trade for it or you want to buy it. It's always open for you guys. But only Pat Ted's Power Channel, Banner Production, maybe Exo and Vinny, these guys take the rest of you guys sit on the fence with it, so it's really not even worth going into that. But other than that, that's my haul for Facebook Marketplace deal that took place last Monday. That's what I got. So yeah. So that's what I got. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Toad said, Mike, we haven't played yet. I play every night, dude. Yeah. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, Baby Charm, they're not. I didn't get that in a trade. I got those cards from him that I was going to keep so I can showcase to you guys fake cards. That's why you got to be careful. In deals on Facebook, pictures can be deceiving that, you know, when you get these cards in front of you, you got to look closely. Got to look closely, man, so you don't get burnt and have fake cards in your binders like he did, because this guy obviously bought cards, didn't know. Yeah, I play every night. I got some guys from work that I play with. I have Steve that I play with that I met from Facebook. I have Sean that I met that is from my job that I play with, and his brother, Patrick. So, you know, I do play, and then, you know, if I don't play with them, I go in by myself. I'm just earning Divinium. So other than that, guys, that is it for that. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I gotta get back. I gotta get to work, man. I gotta get this stuff work because we're gonna be at 8 o'clock real soon. I gotta get to the storage unit, get the other stuff out, and I gotta get to Walmart so I can get to work on these things and have these things ready to go. Yeah, depending on what time I get out, dude, because we got the giveaway going on tonight. If I don't lose power here at the house, we still have thunderstorms rolling through. All right, still light thunder going on, and like I said, I already lost power, but it came back on shortly after the lights went off. my air conditioner shot off, then the trip went off, and then it powered back up. The tripwire hit again, and the lights came on. So if I have power, I'm gonna do the video. It will be here at 8 p.m. tonight. If I'm not here by the latest 8:30, then you guys know I lost power. Then we will stream everything that was gonna happen tonight. We will stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. The giveaway goes on. We move it till Monday at 8 p.m. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be, giving you guys a time period on, well, what's going on with the giveaway? You still doing a giveaway? Well, no, I'm not going to wait till the power comes on and then do the giveaway at midnight tonight when the power comes back on if I do lose power. I'm just giving you guys a, heads up in case I do lose power, which could be or could not be. All right. But in the event that I do, letting you guys know that I will be back here to do the video on Monday at 8 p.m. All right. The show will go on, but the show is on schedule for tonight. So we're on par for the show. And I got to get back to work to get that stuff going. I got a pickup video that I'm probably not going to do. I'll save it for tomorrow because I got to get to work on this stuff, guys. I got to get finished up. Now I got to pick this stuff up, get this back away. I'm not even going to post any photos to Instagram to show this stuff off. I'm not showing anything from anything that I did on this video, except just this video. All right, I got to get the other stuff done. The main course of the plate tonight is to make everything set for tonight. All right, is our giveaway. That's more important than these pictures and getting this stuff. This is important. The stuff getting ready for you guys. All right, so I need to get back on that and make sure I'm all ready for that because I don't want to be doing this and I don't have the stuff ready. And then I'm tripping over myself in here trying to make things work. I want to make sure it's all done. All right. So other than that, guys, 8 p.m. Eastern Pacific Time tonight is our June giveaway. All right, is our June giveaway, 8 p.m. Make sure you get yourself entered in. You comment June G on the playlist for that enter for the June giveaway. Go on that playlist, enter in there. And guys, if you're just coming to the video watching, guys, you want to enter in, you want to get involved, make sure you're subscribed because maybe using some people in the chat for some extra terrestrial activity as far as like some game stuff. So you got a chance to probably win some stuff. All right. So just saying. Other than that, guys, have a great one, guys. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to get out there and what? Catch them all. I'll see all of y'all. In the what? In the next video. Do it me now. Peace. Whole lot of love for you. High five. Share out this video, guys. Be prepared for tonight. It's game day, baby. And a lot of stuff that I told you guys about that we're doing, we're going to implement some stuff tonight on the channel. So play it, trade it. Play it, trade it. Could be enforced. You're going to see the wheel. Got that all set up. I got to go get the other wheel. Guys, we're doing some crazy stuff tonight. Going to do some giveaways. Going to do some subscriber packs. Maybe somebody will win the gift card tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But you got a chance, right? You got a chance to win subscriber packs. Other than that, guys, have a great one. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.
What are you going to do with the pet cards?
Keeping them. Throw them things over there. Garbage.
Why are you keeping them?
Why? Because you want them. Why are you keeping them? Because you want them. You asking me why I'm keeping them? Because you want them. Yeah.
That's why I'm keeping them because I want them?
I'm not keeping them because you want them. I'm keeping them